Let's shake it out a little. Thanks. Good. Just shake out and set your antenna up. Kind of remember that our arms and our legs are kind of like acupuncture needles. That's better. Good. And then easy. Take your arms in. You might have to use your shoe. That's better. And then rock a little bit in your pelvis and take your elbows back behind your chest and just mobilize the lower back, kind of thrust the, you go, Linda. She's ready today. Thrust your chest forward. Easy. Good. And go ahead and rub your hands together. Clap a little bit. Just want to play around with your electrical field, as we know, that ether body. Rub your hands together nice and strong. Get them nice and warm. Take a big inhale. Exhale, gently cup the palms over your eyes. Relax your shoulders. Breathe in and breathe out. Be easy. Breathe in and breathe out and settle in and invite yourself to cultivate an intimate relationship with your breath. Invite yourself to be your breath and to breathe your breath and to follow your breath to your yoga, the yog, that deep, intimate void, that body, mind, and spirit. Invite yourself to befriend yourself and to participate in your healing. And we work on illumination and gratitude today. It should be work, actually. Breathe in and lift up. Go into Happy Buddha, kind of stretch your arms up to the sky and open any clogged pathway between the heavens and your crown. So just separate clouds, dust, wind, honky thoughts, and move out through your energetic body to see how it feels. How does your ether body feel? Kind of get in with it, and then ground yourself. And easy, gather all that sweetness right into your heart. And breathe in and lift up. And I guess we're going to start regular. So just kind of fan your arms out until they come inside your thighs. Press down on your knees. Lift your chest and arc forward. Roll your shoulders back. Thrust your chest forward. Kind of move a little bit subtly so you can feel your hip joint. Chest is forward. Yeah, good. Try not to squish your ankle. Good. And then easy, let's spin around. Spin that torso around your pelvic bowl. Breathing, just be easy. Good. So you're massaging the lower back there, Susan. See if you can't go the other direction now. Make sure you go way back, Lee. The wall will catch you. Breathing, are you breathing, Stevie? You better be breathing. Okay, come into the center, stretch your arms out, up and overhead. Hook the thumbs, inhale, lift up, drop your head back and stick your tongue out and open your mouth. Do it again, breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth, tongue wide. Inhale, lift your head up between your arms, a little higher. And then exhale, dive out over the edge of your mat or over the edge of your towel. So dive forward, Stephen. Arms are straight, ears are between the upper arms. Arms are up by your ears. So the line from your fingers goes over your skull, down your spine, and anchors with your tailbone. Stretch your chest forward. I bet you didn't know your arms were so heavy. And breathing. And then easy inhale, look up. And round back behind your tailbone. So really stretch your fingers forward Scoop out your belly and just spin a little bit so you feel those gorgeous Greek muscles actually. And then roll the pelvis, stack the vertebra, arms are gonna come up towards the sky. Exhale the right hand near the knee and just pulse off over the angle, 45-degree angle. Good, bring your arm a little more forward, Lee. So you're out on top of the knee. Oh, it feels really good. Breathe easy. Careful, Suze. Will, how are you doing today? Are you all right? You already walked and everything? Oh, good. Good, and then easy, rebound up, come into happy cactus, jazz hands, and spin the body. Oh, this feels really good. Massaging the organs, loosening up in that waist. Spin, spin, spin. Open your arms a little wider, Will, like you were hugging a giant redwood tree. It's hard to wiggle and spin and hug, though. End up at your right side and then dive down towards the knee. Stephen, you're going to take your elbows up and your fingers by the knee and see if you can surrender your body down towards that right thigh. And as you begin to open that inner vision and open that interior garden, that meandering, you see if you can get your heart lined up over the thigh and your heavy head stretching the back, and just breathe easy, softly, don't bounce, just hang out there. That's good, easy. And then Mitchie march around. Mitchie march around. You're gonna come up to the other side, that's good, help yourself. Your right hand goes on the knee, the left hand's gonna spin around near your tailbone. Use your spider fingers, lift up and open your gaze over your left shoulder. Eyes are wide and eyeballs are in the edge of the socket. You're heavy in both of your butt bones, as they're called, sit bones. And you're letting that upper torso spiral and wring out the organs. So breathe in and breathe out. And easy. Come back into the center. Mitchie march back in. Shimmy and shake. Sweep the arms forward, out, up, and overhead. Inhale, gathering and humbly sliding down the heart line, dedicating this breath to your mind, to your body, to the honor and the privilege and the adventure of housing the spirit in this most sacred of temples. So sit softly, tall spine, soft and smooth face, and easy. Slide your hands on down and shift your feet. The hip joints, yes, is that what it is? All right, well, at least you don't have to get up and go running. Easy sit, arms up and overhead. Gathering, humbly slide down the heart line. Fan out to the inner thighs, inner knees. Lift the chest forward, squeeze the elbows back. Lengthen your neck. Get rid of the double chin. Oh, what's happening, Basura? Hi, darling. Are you coming to yoga? Hi. Easy, and then go ahead and spin your body around your waist. Go the other direction, around your waist, around your chest, around your hips. See if you can begin imitating that spiral. Just finding the visual on your muscles. Good. Go back a little further, Robbie, behind your tailbone. Shift the direction around a little bit. Just don't get stuck in any one place, especially when you find a little glitch. We want to kind of lubricate and easy. Come back into the center. Arms are going to reach out up and overhead. You're going to hook the awkward thumb Stretch up, look up, drop your head back, tongue out, mouth open wide. Exhale from your belly. Inhale, exhale, inhale, head up, a little bit more breath. And then exhale and leap out over the edge of your mat. Or that's not right, don't leap. Cantilever out. Thrust your chest forward, Brenda. Arms a little. Ears between your upper arms. Good. Drop your chin a little bit so it's not squished onto the notch of your collarbone, but you have some space in your throat. Only want to have one chin breathing. Good. Exhale that belly there. And then inhale, lift up, look up, and then round back behind your tailbone. Curve your spine, stretch your fingers forward. Good. And you can spin a little bit. Put some electricity in your kneecaps. They say that issues, when you get issues, we all have issues. Go ahead and roll the hips. Inhale, stack the vertebra, lift the arms overhead. When you have issues with your back, that has to do with your past. So something might have triggered it, as they say. Left hand down by the knee, and you're going to pulse off. Keep that right thigh connected to the earth and kind of come at an angle. You don't want to go back too far, Stephen. You want to come a little bit more forward, like you were reaching for something, so that you open up the side here. Then that top arm lift up. That right arm, that's good. So we create some space and some expansion in the lungs. Good. What are you thinking about, Robbie? I see something thinking. Inhale, lift up, happy cactus, jazz hands. Let's go. Oh, Brenda, you have your wrist on, your issue. Let your head go with you. Spin it wild. You know how to do this. Freedom. It's another Stevie Wonder. Easy, back to the left. Inner vision. Dive down to the knee, elbows up, crown of the head to the knee. Roll a little bit forward on your hips and torque your heart so it drops to your thigh. Let your big heavy head stretch your spine. Crown of the head towards the earth, always creating that connection, that circle, cosmic heavens connected completely to the earth. And then Mitchie march around. Mitchie march around to the other side. Sit up nice and tall. Left hand's going to come on the knee. Right hand's going to spin around near your tailbone. You can use the spider fingers. Press down to elongate the spine. Roll the right shoulder back. Open your eyes wide and look over your right shoulder. See if you can see your guides or your gods or your ghosts. Oh, that's working pretty well, Suze. Breathe in, breathe out. Be peaceful in the spiral. Be alert. Exaggerate your exhale so you massage that entire pelvic bowl. Yeah, you can always stick your bony little fingers into the areas of the body that are giving you resistance. And then easy, let's come around into the center. Use your fingers to help you. Shimmy and shake. Shake it out. Sweep the arms forward, out, up and overhead. Exhale, slide down the heart line, humbly dedicating this breath to your divine self, to your creativity, your compassion, your curiosity. Dedicate the breath to your kindness, your nature, to your yearning for a cosmic connection with the divine, conversation. Dedicate the breath to your choice to forgive quickly. Notice any energy that flows through your palms, And we've given ourselves permission in this time of yoga to play in the esoteric, to play in the fantastic, to remind ourselves of the magic. Slide your hands on down and take your outer thighs, pull the knees together and stretch your legs out, rub your knees, joints, and pat on that inner meridian. You know, loosen up the body. Take some good energy up on your hips. Pull your buns back behind you and let's pat around. Oops. Lymphatic system, pat your side lungs, circulation. Oh, he's already up on his head. You go, Lee. Come across your upper chest. You have your thymus and your thyroid. You have your well-being areas. You've got your tight little neck. Come into the armpit. That lymphatic system, that main artery is close to the surface there. Really give yourself some tactile, gentle spanking. Is that what it is? I don't know what's allowed anymore. Bend your knees and come. To be so careful and come around to your kidneys. Soft on the kidneys. Don't go wild there, Robbie. And easy. Take your thumb, your bony thumb, take your elbow, make that knuckle stick out, and go ahead and bang it, push the knuckle, the elbow up so you can get to your upper shoulder. You know where you want it. Ay, 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 right? Ay, ay, ay. And shift it out. Take the bony knuckle, take the elbow, and ay, ay, ay. This head, you know, weighs 8 to 15 pounds. And when it droops and hangs and gets all combusted within itself, it drags on that musculature of our spine. So we become hunched and chinned and poochy. So you need to really release some of that so you can take your arms back behind you. Let's do that right now. Toes to the sky, hands back behind you, roll. Turn your hands away from you, roll your elbows towards each other, press down, lift up, push your heels strongly away from you, your toes to your nose. Breathe, lift your chin up, squeeze, try and touch your elbows. Exhale strong by smashing your belly button to the backbone. Open and close your mouth a little bit. Eva Gabor always said that was good for the double chin. It was like biting an apple that was hanging on the tree. And then easy. Rotate your body onto the sit bones. Keep your legs straight, arms up and overhead. And then exhale, look at your toes and just forward bend. You need to put a micro bend in your knees. Susan, go ahead if your back is bothering you. Oh, good. And just drop down onto your thighs, wherever you can go. Let your hands, Stephen, just rest on your legs. Keep trying to straighten your legs out. And just let your, see, that's the worst part. So put your hands right here on the side of the mat, on the side of your thighs. You don't have to be your toes. If the toes had the answer, we would have all put the toes in our hands a long time ago. So just easy. Rock a little side to side. This forward bend is the position of the witness. That's why the hamstrings in the back of your legs scream so much. They want to make sure that you remember how tight we get in the backside. We never even look at the backside of ourselves. It's kind of scary. I tried it the other day, getting in my wetsuit. It was horrible. Easy. Slide your hands back by your knees. Use the spider fingers. Straighten your elbows. Pull the toes towards your nose. Lift your chest up and drop the shoulders. Good. Breathe. Look over the tips of your toes. Point the toes now and activate that midline. Put your ant bite scars, Will. Can you see them? I can see mine. Oh, it's up there. Well, mine's down there. Inner ankles together, inner calves, inner knees, stretching. There it goes again, without all the accoutrement. He's trying to hide. And then push the heel. Push the heels, shoulders back, Will. Chest forward. 3 breaths. Stack the vertebra. Drag your arms along the body. Sweep up overhead. Bend your knees, special use as you go forward. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bend the knees, bow down. Inhale, lift up. Just don't break your nose. Bow down. Once more, inhale, lift up. Hands go by the side. Here we go. Open up the feet. Let's jump up and shake out the money maker. Good. Give it a try. If you can't make it, that's okay, Steve. That gives you something to judge from, right? Don't worry. Just shake your wazoo. The other pros are going to put their right leg into the air. Keep breathing. Are you getting warm? And the other leg, good. Circulation's important. Good job. Other leg, and easy. What happened, Linda? Get your wazoo up there. You can't because your shoulder. Oh. Flatten out the body. Inhale, lift the head up. Drop the knees down. Now take your pillow and put it right behind your bottom. What a nice pillow. That's a nice color, Ruby. Good. Take the pillow right behind the bottom. Hold your thighs and kind of lean on the pillow. Lift your chest and do the little dance. Breathing. Let the feet touch in between so that you have some steadiness. Keep the spine tall. Good. Oh, that looks great. Now, for those of you that are thrill seeking, you can keep both legs off the ground, thighs at your chest. Breathing. Don't overdo it, Steve. Drop your shoulders, squeeze your wing bones together, pull your stomach in. You can just one leg at a time, just rest in between. Because some of these kids are like pros. They're dedicated. We've been Zoom dedicated. Breathing. Push the knees together, hands by the side. Breathe 1. Breathe 2. Let go, Ruby. Let go. It's your hands. Let go. Ruby. Let go. And release. Up, out, and over. Wow, we're almost segueing into the same class. Here we go. I want to breathe with you before we go any further. I want to add a fire breath to you. Then we'll try windshield wipers. So you can either sit like this. You can sit cross-legged. Sit on your pillow, Stephen. Oh, good, Brenda, you're already there. You're going to take your hands, fold your fingers onto the pads, onto your calluses, and keep your palms nice and open and your thumbs far away from your fingers. Arms are going to straight up in a Y. Shoulders are down, palms are facing forward. Try not to break in the wrist. So look down the line of your arm. So don't break in the wrist, make it straight. Thumbs to the sky, shoulders down. Exhale strongly against your backbone. Snap your belly button to the backbone like someone punched you in the stomach. Check that right palm, Brenda. Open up the palm. Good. The palms have that ability to get hot, to lay on of hands. Keep breathing to heal. We're going to stay for at least another minute. Your arms are going to get heavy. Tough luck. It's just your arms, right? X, 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 X. If you find that you become kind of spastic or uncoordinated with the breathing, it gets like confusing in the body's reaction, stop and then X, 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 X. Really rock that belly button to your backbone. Breathe in and out through the nose. That's good, 30 more seconds. Go a little faster. Make yourself dizzy and warm. Get that kundalini going, get that fire going. 20 more seconds. Hang in there, assist your arms, not to worry. Good, get that left arm up there, Will. Rhythm. 5 more seconds, go fast. Inhale, arms up and overhead, thumbs together, look up. Inhale some more breath. Now hold the breath, swallow, contract your genitals, and stretch. Absorb the oxygen. Breathe in through your mouth. Hold the breath, sip it in, stretch the body, swallow, absorb, reach. Once more, breathe in through the mouth. Hold the breath, swallow, stretch, contract the genitals, reach, squeeze. And then easy slide your hands on down your heart line. Let your palms rest on your thighs or turn upwards. Close your eyes, roll the tip of your tongue to the roof of your mouth. Good job. Just scan your interior landscape. Notice that the breath is smaller. The need for oxygen is less. That you kind of heighten yourself to a different plane, a different playing field. Your brow is unfurrowed, smooth, cool. The intuition, the cyclops, the coolness of the moon, the smoothness of the brow, the illumination within, the perceptor. Just meandering with the inner eye through the vessel. Softly, just let your arms float out from the wing bones, up and overhead. And let the right arm just fall softly down to the ground, just off your hip, and just lean off to the right. Keep your buns connected to your heels or on the pillow. And then inhale and lift the right arm up to the left arm. And then the left arm drops down and you just simply tilt off to the side. And then inhale and lift back up. And we're going to take the left hand to the right knee and the right hand floats to the back of our body. Again, just a small twist. Remember, you're imitating the flow of energy from your tailbone to your crown, arm up and overhead, arms and then off to the left side. Being gentle with self, just finding the range of motion, the ability of the body to swivel, arms overhead, slide down the heart line. and easy roll onto all fours. Pick your feet up and scoochie your toes. Squeeze your toes. Good. Sometimes things get uncomfortable, but they don't, take them to where they're painful. But you can ride in uncomfortability, Squeeze the toes, wag your tail, shake the feet. See if we can loosen up the back, loosen up that connection. Now drop the toes onto the ground, curl the toes, and cat and cow. Articulate your spine. Tailbone will flip to the ground. You press the earth away and look through your thighs. And then swing your tailbone up to the sky. Slide your heart forward and gaze up at the sky. So you pull your ribs away from your pubic bone. Good. And then round. Good job. Press the backside of your heart to the sky. Flatten the feet, slide forward. And exhaling and round. Cat and cow. Why it's a cow, we never know, but you can speed it up a little bit and kind of pulse your pelvis, pulse your tail up, and then wag your tail side to side. And then easy, open your knees, press your toes together, and sit back on your heels. Keep arms in front of you and lay your head down. If you find that it's uncomfortable, and those of you with the shoulder issue, careful, Linda, you can always make little fists and let your forehead rest on the fists. You can cross your arms and let your forehead rest. You can let your hands go back by your heels. And then relax the shoulders, Brenda. Good. That's good. Just let your arms rest on the ground, Linda. Good. Sit back a little more, Lee, so there's not so much weight on your forehead. That's good. We'll be moving, Steve. You're going to have to end up with a shoe that you can adjust your camera with. Spread your hands, your fingers, dig your fingertips into the mat and shimmy and shake. Lift up your elbows, forearms. Loosen up in the upper body, lay the hands down flat and come up onto all fours. So we're going to find ourselves again in that tabletop position. Thumbs reaching towards each other, the forefinger and the thumb are strong so the shoulder stays away from the ear. The belly goes to the backbone, and easy. You're going to squeeze and hug your elbows towards each other so you're nice and strong in the upper body for support. Curl your toes under and shoot that left leg straight back behind you. Toes facing down, hip level. Arms are straight, Steve. Straighten your arms. That's good. We're building strength, right? That's what they said. We're building strength. Breathe in, breathe out. Remember, you can come out whenever you need to. Keep breathing, though. Now pull that left leg forward so you can drop it on the ground and look at it. Straight and look at it. Good. Keep the arms straight. Lift the leg back up and come back behind you. Good. And then cross your body and look over your right shoulder. See if you can see your foot. Look over your other shoulder. Look the other way, Robbie. There it is. Breathe and then come back into the center and bring the knee to the nose. Curl in, press the earth away, and then drop the knee down. Good. Breathe in, breathe out. Range of motion, The only time you do this is when you're climbing in the back seat of a station wagon, right? Trying to get your body to heave over the middle seat. Arms are straight, Steve. Activate the chest. Arms are straight on the ground. Good. Breathe in, breathe out. If this is all you do, that's fine, right? Stephen? Okay. Don't overdo it, because there's another day ahead of us and another pose. Stretch the right leg back. Strong arms. Elbow creases are hugging towards each other. Lift the leg up in a nice line with the crown of your head. Breathing, toes to the ground. Good. Now bring that leg off the right hip and lower it down. Those of you that want to add a little bit to it can take that right arm and open up to the sky. Strong. Stay connected. Stack your bones. Activate the muscles, the ligaments, and the tendons. Down you come with the arm. Place it where you want it. Lift that right leg up. Bring it around. Cross the body and look over your left shoulder. See if you can see your heel. Easy. Go easy. Yeah, that's good. Peeking at it. There you go. Good. Your hair looks good, Brenda. And then easy. Lift the leg back up. Easy. And bring that right knee to your nose. And stretch the leg out. And bring it once more to your nose. And stretch the leg out. And bring the leg to your nose. And stretch it back out. And lower down to table. And wag your tail. And easy. Those of you that would like a little down dog, Stephen, I think you should rest on this one. What's with your wrist, Robbie? You okay? Curl your toes. Okay, good. We've got shoulders, wrists, back. Sit back on your heels. Activate the elbow creases. Lift your buns up. You rest. Stephen will be back. Rest and lift up your heels, strong arms, and pedal the heels. Stretch out your calves, stretch out your Achilles, hinge into down dog, hinge into plank. 5 breaths. 1, 2, that's good. That's exactly where you should be, Stephen. 3, 4, perfect. Welcome home. 5, hey, don't sag, Robbie. Knees down. Sit back in child's pose. No sagging. Strong middle body. Hinge back up. It's fun to hinge. Hinging, the body is built to hinge. So we want that fluids in the joints to mobilize, and we want to not be all dried up and cranky, crackly. Elbows are in. Keep your buns up. Bosoms are going to drop to your thumbs. Boom. Buns are up. Elbows are in and up. Decompress your gut. Breathe. Slide your legs on back. Flatten the feet. And easy. Come into Sphinx. Proud Sphinx. Elbows are down, and the elbows are right underneath your shoulders. Your chest is up. Your shoulders have rolled away. Your feet are reaching way behind you. Your little toes are on the ground. And wrap that bikini bottom in. Wrap the buns in. Look up over your left shoulder. See if wide-eyed you can see your heel. Breathing. And look over your other shoulder. See if you can see your heel. Come back into the center. Look up at the sky. Pull the body into one piece. Stretch out that stomach. Pull those ribs away from the pubic bone. Press on your elbows and your forearms. Squeeze the legs. That's good. And easy, lay on down, and then let your bosoms touch and your arms stretch back behind you like you were Superwoman, man. Good. Squeeze. Breathe. That's good. Nice. Oh, there she goes. All right, Miss Dana, lift your chest a little higher, Will. Stretch those legs together. Inside thighs, 3 more breaths. 1. But make sure you breathe. Careful, Seuss. And easy, lay on down. Hands underneath the shoulders. Hinge. Hinge the body. Lift the buns up. Keep the arms long. Sit back on your heels. Keep the knees together. The hands will slide gently towards you, but keep them long. Stretch your tail back to your heels. Breathe, breathe, and feel the ribs moving against your thighs. Now lift your palms up onto your fingertips. Keep your bottom connected to your heels and Mitchie march off to the left side. Mitchie march both arms off to the left. Careful that shoulder when we do the side that's bothering you, Linda, but feel the palms are off, the fingertips are down. Really stretch that right arm. Keep the bottom on the heels. And then Mitchie march around. Use the support of your fingers so that you don't wreck yourself. Keep going off to the right side. Stretch that left arm long. Really reach, really feel how those deltoid muscles, how the pectorals, how the wing bone, and how that big shoulder, how they all connect through that shoulder girdle, as it's called. Mitchie march back into the center. Hinge up onto all fours. Drop the bosoms down. Slide forward. Flatten your feet. Lift the chest up. Roll back down. Hands up onto all fours. Cross your ankles. And you're going to sit back. You're going to sit back. Stephen, you want to sit on your pillow now. Would be a good thing. Good. Take a sip of water, she says. You okay, Brenda? Good. Sit easy. So want to feel that you have that strong, long spine, Steve, so that your back, you can create the space for the lungs to breathe. The capacity of the lungs is amazing. The necessity of oxygen all the way into the cells and the marrow of our bones is of prime importance. Feeds our brain, helps us from getting to be Looney Tunes when we're old. You want to feel, that was a nice way of putting it, right? So take your right leg, we're gonna twist. Make sure that our organs keep up with this. You're gonna take your left leg on top and your right leg can fold, keeping the heel away from your little buttocks. So you push that heel forward. And if this is too uncomfortable to sit, you can just straighten out that right leg and cross the left leg over the thigh. Pull yourself, ribs to the thigh, and glue them there. Drop the shoulders, sit up tall. Again, you activate that pelvic bowl. Easy. Keep the thigh right in there. Nice top, Brenda. Stretch that left arm out and up and watch as you spiral and open, land on the mat at somewhere near your tailbone, and then slide that hand down so you keep, change your arms, Robbie. So you keep, just change your arms. There you go. So you'd hug that thigh, change your arms. That's it, Stephen. Good. And look over the back shoulder. Get heavy, Linda, in that left rump. Drop it down to the ground. Breathing, hugging that thigh. Hug that thigh close to you. Breathe so your belly pulses right to the, there you go, nice bind. Go ahead, Dana, and bind if you want. That's good, Will. Nice. Easy. Anything on the ground has your energy to it. Easy. You're going to release softly. Going to take that crossed leg and open it up. So you have the gaposis. Open it up. Happy cactus jazz hands. Going to dive to the right. Hands go down, buns go up. You spin around and plop down. Don't think, Stephen. Go. Rum. Just go. Rum. Good. It's not serious. It's a game.
I know.
That's why if you think about it, it becomes like if you have nieces, nephews, grandchildren, then they like that part. So easy, the other side gets to go. Right? So we take that right leg and cross it over the left. You can straighten out the lower leg. Wiggle in your hips. Lee, let that right bottom get heavy. And then don't tip over. You want to sit up. You want to separate so that there's a length that happens in through the waist so that both butt bones can get down on the ground. Hug that knee in, sit up nice and tall. Squeeze the wings, lengthen the neck. Be pretty in the face and smooth. Right arm's going to come up. And you're going to watch the right arm as it angles on the diagonal away from your body. Press down on the floor so it lifts the chest. And then slide that left arm and keep hugging the thigh to your waist. Some of you can bind. Some of you can take that upper arm if you want a little more force. You can take that upper arm and put the elbow on the outside of the right knee, Linda, maybe. You're going, twist the other way. There you go, there you go, there you go, go, Lee. What happened? And then hold, and then put the forefinger and the thumb together so you add some artwork to it. Good, Robbie, take that left foot over your knee. The left, more. Aha, so it's more uncomfortable. Pull the thigh right next to the waist, that's good. Pull that right shoulder back, Brenda. That's it, there you go. Breathe. Ooh, do you have this side, Dina? Good, Will, long spine. Good, Suze. Breathe in, breathe out. Energy in all parts of the body. And then easy, let's release. I hope you're breathing. That was the main idea. Now, Stephen, you can try this time. Fold the right leg in like this. And the left leg's down on the ground. Good, and there's some room out here so you could reach forward for the hors d'oeuvres if you were sitting like all casual. So now, now your happy cactus jazz hands. This gives you space, right? So you can rotate that upper torso. Lee, he's serving the steaks. And then easy, you're gonna dive to the left, hands down, buns up, spin around, plop down. Just go, boom. Keep going. Yes, yes, you got it. Yes, oh, you're organized, yay, ta-da. So now fold the legs and stretch them out and see. For your mind, we can't leave the mind out of this one. Out of that other move, you can leave the mind. But out of this one, we want to be educated as to what happens when we increase our flexibility, our buoyancy of breath, reach up, and then dive out over your legs and see what happens. Susan, you might want to micro bend your knees. Go ahead and, oh, good. You're further than you were? A little bit? Yes, Roby? Yes? Yes. Drop your elbows, breathe. Just easy. Exactly. And then walk your hands back on in. For those of you on a roll today, walk your hands back on in. It's not really much of a roll day, but elbows are in, fingers face your bottom. Don't join this one, Stephen. This is too much for the first day. Careful, Linda. You're going to put some action in your buns, and you're going to try and lift your buns up and point your toes. Lift your chin. Breathe in. Straight legs. Good job. Straight legs, Lee. And down you come. And easy. Let's finish off by opening up the knees. The feet to the outside of the mat and windshield wipe. You'll like this one. Feet are as wide apart as the mat, as wide apart as your towel. Feet are far apart, Steve. And you're going to get the knees down. Yeah, so you add a little, drama to the thing. Good. Let the knees, both knees touch when you go down, Roby. This might adjust your back, Susan. So funny. 3 backs, 2 shoulders today. Oh, even more. And easy. Drop off to your left side and just go ahead and spin around. Turn that lower hand. Again, finish off by the wringing out of the old, creating space for the new. Stretch that back leg and lift up. And down you come. Good. And come back and ring. Windshield wipe. It becomes fluid. You know where you're going. Don't think about it so much. We're spiraling. Spiral to the left. Turn the lower hand around. Take your arm. Stretch the left leg. Just creating strength and lift and space in your body. Beautiful. And come back down and like ta-da. And easy. Bring the knees in, hug the knees in, drop your head to your knees. Notice what happens to your breath when you hug in. That the belly is against the thighs and that there's And then easy, roll down on your backs. Roll down onto your backs. You may want to put a little pillow under your head, Stephen, if you want. Oops, it's not that pillow. And easy, drag the knees into the chest, hands on the kneecaps, and spin the knees around. Again, that mobility, that synovial fluid, the fluid that keeps the thigh bone able to move smoothly in the hip socket. And then go directly into happy baby. Take the outside of the feet, spread your thighs, and see if you can get your kneecaps into your armpits. Now you may be able to only hold your ankles, which is fine. Feel how your spine is against the earth. Let your shoulders drop away from your thinking mind. Feel the back of your skull on the earth. You can rock a little bit side to side. Massage the kidneys. Massage that relationship between the pelvis and the shoulder girdle. Some of you may want to take your legs and straighten them out and rotate the toes to the ground and open the legs out like a Y or like a V. You might want to move your feet around on your ankles and squeeze your toes. Keep the circulation into the extremities. Really stretching through the heels. Good job. Wow, good job. Lee, put your hands on the inside of your thighs. Lee, put your on the inside of your calves and spread your legs, baby. Put your tailbone down. Good. Open your legs a little wider, Will. Yay. And then breathe. Bend the knees in again. Rock a little bit. Back into happy baby. Take a nice deep breath and let your exhale be like a sigh. Then hug the knees into the chest. Put your arms in a T. Keep the knees squeezed together. Inhale and exhale off to your right side. Let both the knees drop onto the mat. Let your top arm come over and clap your lower arm. So you stack your shoulders, you stack your hips, your knees are up by your waist, and then easy, just let your hands, your left hand go on your eyes and look away from the knees. Like when you're at the park, you have to shade your eyes from the sun. And easy, exhale. Now use your belly back onto the mat, hug the knees into the chest, rock a little bit. Using that your weight of your body against the earth, that gives you your own built-in massage. Now easy, the knees are going to stay above the waist and you're going to roll off to the left side. And then take that top arm, your right arm, come all the way over so that the shoulders are stacked up and you're like in a little fetal ball. And then your right hand goes on your eyes and you look away from your knees. And you breathe large and you visualize those unattached ribs as they massage the organs, massage your gallbladder, your pancreas, your stomach, your digestion, that circulation you create in your torso. And then easy, exhale and roll back onto your backs. Hug your arms around your knees. And easy, take your hands behind your head, lace your fingers, open the elbows up, lift your head off the ground, look at the sky, stretch the legs up, and breathe in and out through the nose. The stronger you are, the more challenge you want, the more you cantilever your legs off your body. But for now, especially like Stephen, go ahead and keep your knees right up there. Dana, you can go off a little bit more. Keep the knees straight. Breathe in and out through the belly. Here we go. Shoulders off, Ruppy. Lift your shoulders up. Lift your head up. That's good. Work it. Work it, baby. Work it. Work it. Good. 20 more breaths. Breathe. Go a little faster. Go a little lower. Squeeze your extra bottoms. Last 10. Squeeze everything. Inhale. Squeeze everything and exhale. Open the legs wide. Open the arms wide. Lay down on the mat. Try not to squirm. If you're more comfortable finding a small resting place, you can. Otherwise, take full advantage and open up the legs, open up the arms, let your eyes close, let your lips get soft, and your face get smooth and easy. Take the ride. Feel the body as light and buoyant and sparkling, shining, incandescent. Large muscles drop from your bones. You relax your belly, relax your inner thighs, relax your body. Let your eyes sink into the sockets. Give yourself the opportunity to be in that ocean of love, to settle in and be peaceful and soft. Circulation is abundant in the body. Breath is natural. Any thoughts that upwell try to distract you from relaxing and rejuvenating, just let them float on by. Feel and encourage that even flow, like even tide, that even flow through your body. So the energy surges through you. The heart pumps. The lungs are like bellows. The oxygen, the prana is absorbed and creeps into the crevices and into the wrinkles. You become plump and satiated with oxygen, with prana, with life force. Mind yourself that you're a conduit of energy between the earth and the heavens. Mindfulness, meditation, relaxation, rejuvenation, restoring, relishing, rejoicing, relaxing. So easy, out of the valleys, out of the mountains, out of the clouds, off your carpet. Notice how sweetly you rest. Let your breath move into the navel point. Let the breath draw you back into your body. Easy, breathe into your fingers and your toes. Let the breath draw in. Breathe in deeply. Slide your thumbs across your fingertips. Be connecting the nervous system. Easy, breathe a little deeper, a little larger, a little fuller. And then let your hands rest in onto your heart, gather in, pull in the energy, pull in the love, pull in the light, pull in the honey, all that honey in your heart. And easy. Take your hands and twine your fingers or lace your fingers. And then roll the hands up and overhead, pressing the palms away from the crown. Stretching nice and long. Take the straight legs and pull them together and point your toes and push your heels and wiggle through the waist. Flutter your eyelashes. Open and close your mouth and just go, wow, I'm so happy to be alive. Inhale large and exhale, tuck your knees into your chest. Wrap your hands around your knees. Give yourself a hug. And then easy, you're going to roll off to your left side because we have that illumination, that full moon coming. So we honor the goddess, the moon goddess, and the power of the light and love. And push yourself to seated. Sit strongly. Noticing your earthboundedness, your strength and connection. And then from your wingtips out through your fingernails, you reach the arms wide out, up and overhead. Press the palms and the fingers together, glue the thumbs and the baby finger, burst open the other fingers like the petals of the lotus blossom. Slide humbly with your chalice, your cup, down your heart line, receiving that cosmic waterfall. Thumbs nestle at the breastplate, fold the fingertips in softly. Drop your mind towards your heart. We find ourselves in that ancient and sacred greeting, this place where we bow and honor and welcome and greet that sparkling great spirit that shines so brightly within ourselves and others. And we know the sameness of our blood and the sameness of our breath. We thank ourselves for being present and a part of, and thank you so much for being part of this roll around today. Namaste. I love you all so much. Thank you so much.